It's Wednesday night here on The Factor Uncensored, and that means Dr. Angela Jones is here to talk sex and relationships. Tonight, it's all about threesomes. Threesome. So, when we talk about threesomes, obviously, like we always say, there has to be a conversation first.
Yes.
You can't just have a third party popping up in the bed.
You cannot. You have to, like you said, you have to talk about it. But having a very successful threesome, having something that is perfect, they call it the unicorn effect. It doesn't really happen. So if you and your partner want to have a threesome either with an extra female or extra male, you have to at least agree to how the person looks. You have to be attracted to the person. You have to want to agree to what you're doing too. So a conversation, it's more than just one conversation. It's a steady conversation that continues to happen.
And so how do you check those health records? Right. We need you to have all your shots.
You do.
You need to be clean.
Well, you know, there's actually websites out there that are geared for people looking for somebody to be their third. So you can ask them to show you their records, or you can actually have them go to somewhere you want them to go. But there's websites that hook you up. There's apps that hook you up. So finding a third person now is not as hard as it used to be.
Now, how do you keep deep feelings out of it if this is just maybe a one-time thing? You could form an attachment and you're like, well, hey, baby, let me keep her around. Let her come tomorrow. And
see, that's a different kind of relationship.
Right.
But the best thing is there's one rule you have to follow. Don't choose a friend or somebody you know. If you're going to add a third person, make sure it's somebody that both of you have vetted, but you have no emotional attachment to that person, because that is a mess waiting to happen.
And it could happen. And when you decide who that person is, though, obviously it's a conversation that you have to have.
Right.
You said no close family, not family.
Ooh, that would be horrible. That's a whole nother topic for another show. No close friends.
But the no-nos. Give us some more no-nos in this situation.
Okay, no family, no friends. Make sure... Make sure you set good boundaries. So if you don't talk about boundaries, like I don't want you to do this is only a one-time thing, make sure you set up the rules beforehand. If you want to make sure that the person is not somebody that has easy access. Some people don't want somebody that's in town, so they go out of town to find somebody. So there's different rules. It just really depends on the couple. Some couples like to have threesomes and they want to keep the same person, so they may want that person to have access, but not access in between.
Now, what if that husband or that wife don't want to partake, but you're very interested?
Well, I mean, it has to be an agreement. Otherwise, somebody is going to get hurt. Somebody is going to get jealous. There's going to be resentment. So if the two of you are not in 100% agreement, do not do it. If there's any hesitation or like, I don't know, I kind of want to do this, or we've been talking about this for a long time, but we haven't really actually done it, I would suggest do not do it.
And does it strengthen marriage if it goes just right?
If it goes just right and both of you wanted it, both of you were able to fulfill a fantasy. And fantasies are always great for the both of you. So if both of you are into that, it helps your sexual life increase, then hey, why not?
You just know how to turn it off.
You just have to know how to turn it off.
All right, thank you, Dr. Angela Jones.